From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Here we go, check.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But two teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
Second down and inches. Here's a diving catch right side. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
70, Tag, go.
To the right side, this is Henderson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18.
On play action, they'll throw. And his throw is incomplete. On the coverage there, DJ Turner broke that one up. You look at this Raiders defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
10 more yards.
On first down, it's Henderson. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go to...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is T2E. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ready?
2nd and 9.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Now Willis to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Come on, come on. 17, 18, 5 in.
To throw, here's Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Willis. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 23.
60 Bison.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Let's go.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
19 Lions. Rig alert, rig alert.
2nd and 9 now. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Chiefs at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw again. Hard throw, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Taken in at the 22. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
A gain of 15. And a Las Vegas 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Bashil Tootin, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Cougar 19.
From the gun to give to Henderson. And some space here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line.
19-yard line.
He'll keep it himself. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Got it.
Ball
Ready?
on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Catherine, ready? Viking 18. Go.
They'll set up to throw. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Ready.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Drop 6. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
70 Rangers, 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 18 Pioneers.
Now Willis to throw. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
19, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Willis. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 7-yard line.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Thornton, the motion man right. Here's Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Aubrey now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And just shutting him off there. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Willis out of the gun. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go now.
In motion goes the tight end.
Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bashir Tootin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Chiefs 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Dragon 60, Warrior 70, Trap 60, Trap 60, ready?
Back to throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And
he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one, 11 yards in the first down. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold it a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10
Craft all 80.
48-yard line.
65 cats. 19 Lions.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
This is caught by McMillan. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. 19, 18. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
17 yards.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
18, tight end. Get it.
1st and 10 at the
28-yard
28-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Gets around him, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's
Lions.
good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Henderson will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
From the gun, here's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
19, go!
Willis with a quick throw out wide. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go. Crack all 80.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
19, 18, Pioneer, 79 Broncos.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Malik Willis keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38.
69, Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Count, Warriors 70. Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready, ready.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check. 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Riggs, Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Okay, we've seen plenty of games. We've been there before. They thought they had this one over with if they could have stopped them right there on that down. Now they've got to continue to play. That's going to be tough.
That's tough because it was such great coverage. They had him blanketed, especially there in the secondary, but hey, he took off and found a way. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 28.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
19 Lions. Hawk, shot 50, shot 50. Panther 11, Panther 11. You're in the speed, you're in the speed.
Now Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Willis. Throw left side complete to Chase. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
7 Pirates, Vikings 18, Warriors 17. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Willis. He'll try to do it himself. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Once again, it's Henderson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
On the ready.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
And they'll run it here. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go, here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And now the rookie's free. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Aubrey now for the point after. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set up. 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 35.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Okay, break.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now he's into the clear again. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go now. Viking 18. Pioneer 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Now, faster. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Chiefs. First down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes? Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.